Okay, peeps, Q here, and it's Resto Tips with Q. Been quite some time since I posted up some restoration tips for you. As you know, I've been busy. Show car season, got a lot going on. But today, I'm going to show you how to repair your hard plastic parts, your interior parts. And I've got a console here that I'm redoing, repairing, restoring for the new Mustang. And a couple of things you're going to need here. You're going to need some super glue, and this is the Loctite. You can get this at Home Depot. Some glass mat, not cloth, this is mat, and some polyester putty. And you're also going to want some denatured alcohol and the simple green, purple. And what you're going to do here, you're going to go clean the whole console, whatever part you're doing, like I've showed you in my previous videos. And this particular console had a bunch of cracks, as you can see there, one there. All the mounting points had a big one right there and right there. And then I've got this top piece that actually had some cutouts for some switches. And after you get everything prepped, what you want to do is you're going to rough up the inside with some 36 grit before you do anything, wherever you're going to make your repair. And you're going to go ahead, glue whatever you need to glue with the super glue. You know, put everything back. And then on the inside, you're going to go ahead and use the super glue. You're going to put some down, and you're going to put this mat on it. Alright, after it dries, then you're going to go ahead and give it another coat. And this reinforces it real well. I mean, I had a big crack right there, and this really took care of it quite well. And then what I do is I go on the outside, and I just put a little bead of the glue, and then I take a paper towel and just smooth it out. And you're probably wondering how I'm going to get that texture back, but that's going to come later. I got a special technique that I use for that. So once you get all your spots repaired, you get the glass mat on there, then you're going to go ahead and do what I did here. Now over here, you can see there was a cutout for two switches. And sometimes when you have a big spot, what you want to do, you can see how I roughed this up, and I actually cut a piece of scrap plastic and use the super glue to glue it back in. And then I'm going to take a piece of the glass mat to reinforce it. We'll get to that later. So once I had all that done, then I went ahead and I used my polyester and I filled in. So I'm going to be doing the same thing here on all these spots with my polyester. And a little tip for you when you're doing this. What you want to do, get yourself a little stick, and I start with some 80 grit, but you don't want to press hard on this, because then you ruin all this texture on the outside edge. And you can see how I tape this to protect everything. So I just cut this down real easy. And another tip, don't go back and forth, go in circles. So now that I have this nice and even, what I'm going to do is just take a razor blade, give this a skim coat of the putty, and then I'm going to take some 180, just smooth it out, and then I'll be ready to put my texture back. And when I get to that point, I'll show you guys how I do it. Alright peeps, that's how you fix cracks in your hard plastic parts.